2. In the last hour, Army Corps of Engineers just started reducing flows from Lake Okeechobee.
So, Jillian, the big question now is how much water is going into the Caloosahatchee River?
Well, they're cutting down the amount of Lake water by half. Let me show you. Take a look at this graph. Starting this morning, they will release 2,000 cubic feet per second, and that turns out to be 200 million gallons per day. And next week, they will cut it down even more, and then eventually they'll get to 100 million gallons. Now, to put it into perspective for you, just to give you a better idea, just follow me right over here. Now, take this swimming pool, for example, right down there. Now, multiply it by 1,000. That's how much water will be dumped into the Caloosahatchee every day. The Army Corps says they are able to reduce flows because of the drier conditions we've had. They say lake levels have receded 1/4 foot recently. However, more rain could change how much water is released. We'll keep you posted on the releases here on air and online. Reporting live in Fort Myers, I'm Jillian Hartman, Fox 4 in your corner.
All right, Jillian, listen to this. Testing for red tide in the air will begin next week. The State Health Department and Mote Marine will take samples from Lee, Sarasota, and Pinellas counties. The Health Department told us they will analyze the samples for the amount of brevotoxins people and animals are being exposed to. Everybody will be watching the U.S. Capitol today for Judge Brett Kavanaugh. It's a decision day of sorts. The Senate has scheduled a key roll call vote later this morning to determine whether his Supreme Court nomination will proceed to a final confirmation vote later this weekend. Griff Jenkins is in Washington with the latest, senators picking a side.
In an unprecedented move, Judge Kavanaugh is defending his nomination in an op-ed today, while his fate hangs in the balance with the upcoming Senate vote. After weeks of protests and in-your-face tactics by anti-Kavanaugh demonstrators on Capitol Hill, things finally come to a head today on the Senate floor.